This game is louder than I thought. Should probably adjust the volume of it. Alright, so I was kind of testing the waters a bit before I get into this. We're going to play with the dark storyline because, yeah, this game is very dark. No, we're not. Although Nuzlocks are interesting, Nuzlocking this game is very hard. Let's just say that other save file was a result of that. I'm not gone just yet. You've got to listen to me. It'll return any minute now. You need to stay focused and remember all you can. If you value your memories at all, you'll listen to what I have to say. We need to be quick. You at least remember your name, right? So, because my screen name's kind of strange for role-playing reasons, I do a Pokemon RP with a friend of mine, and I just use a general last name, and don't think anything of it. Guess the purple hair is kind of endearing, so let's do that. You need to wake up. I send someone to fend it off and get you out of here. You need to wake up! The Gengar is doing her thing. Soon, Dream Eater will rid the prisoner of his last memories. Hopefully we'll be done within the hour. Well, how is our youngest prisoner faring? According to the computer, Miss Persephone, their memories should be completely gone very soon. Everything is going as planned. Excellent. Finally, we'll have fulfilled our end of the bargain. Good work, you two. We are starting the ritual soon in the upstairs room. Will you be attending? Of course, miss. I would never miss a sacrifice. Very well. I'll see you upstairs then. Miss, wait. I have a question. After the child's memories are gone, what do you plan to do with them? Kill them, of course. I expect you upstairs within 2 minutes. Why are we bothering to wipe their memories if we're just going to kill them anyways? No clue, but thanks for not asking that in front of her. You know how she hates to be questioned. Let's go upstairs then. It's always fun to see a ritual being performed. The Gengar is gone. Go. Follow Mew, get out of here, and never look back. Good luck. Okay. Couple of things I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the music volume a bit if possible. Because the game's a lot louder than I thought. Okay, so yeah, that's a few things that this game does, where it, okay, so the box does nothing. Alright. And one thing that's kind of neat is how the, you have overworld sprites. The Tauren region has, as far as we know, always been under the threat of different legendary worshipping cults. There are 5 cults currently in power. The Cult of Darkrai, Abyssal Cult, Infernal Cult, Sky Cult, and a group simply called Perfection. All of these cults are extremely dangerous and should be treated with extreme caution. So yes, I am actually a big fan of these project works. They make it more interesting to me. I chose Mew to help you out of this mess due to its special ability. It is able to use Transform to change its form and disguise itself as something else. However, unlike Ditto, Mew can transform you as well. If you find DNA, Mew can disguise you as someone else. You should be able to use this to escape the base. Good luck, your benefactor. There is dried up blood splattered on the ground. Obtain DNA of a Darkrai cultist. So, upon gaining this ability, go back down to the cells and open them. Because you can now. It's worth your while because there's a few extra items that you can grab. For the most part. Okay. Let's get a move on. Shouldn't you be getting ready for sacrifice along with everyone else? Just let me take this. Ice heal. Some of them look the same though, I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely an awakening. Ironic to have something like that near, I guess if it is the Cult of Darkrai, you don't want to exactly fall under its spell, I guess. Persephone's finally decided to give the summoning of Darkrai another try. Last time it just flew away. How does she not know? How does she know that's not going to happen again? These suits are really stuffy and uncomfortable. I wish we could get new ones. I only joined this cult a few months ago, so I know nothing. So I don't know everything about what happened last time they summoned Darkrai, but apparently it escaped. I hope it doesn't happen again. I don't want to see Persephone angry. The last time I saw Darkrai was a year ago. I'll admit I'm a bit nervous to see it again, but I'm really excited too. The rituals Persephone does always fascinate me, as horrifying as they are. It's a weird idea that some chanting and blood can call forth something as powerful as Darkrai. I wonder how she does it. You look really familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? Out of all the cults in the Tauren region, I'd like to think this one is the simplest. No conspiracies or schemes, no world domination, nothing. All we want is Darkrai, and that's the way I like it. Hey, you look an awful lot like that one guy we sacrificed last year. Are you two brothers? You sacrificed him last year and that blood is still there? Don't distract me, I'm trying to concentrate here. They all just say the same thing. We drew straws to see who would have to be sacrificed this year. The fact that it could have easily have been me up there scares me more than I'd like to admit. And so we begin. Miss, please, you can't do this. I don't want to die. You swore when you joined that you would give your life for us. How is this any different? Activate the ritual circle. Darkrai, Lord of Darkness, I call upon you to enter our world. In return, I offer you the soul of this loyal servant to be bound to your world of nightmares forever. Anyway. Darkrai, the Lord of Nightmares. You are the greatest balancer of the world. You punish the great and slay the immortal. It has been a year since I saw you last. You remember what occurred then? We accomplished something incredible that day. I thought finally you had accepted our offer to join us. But you fled soon after, never to be seen again. But now I call upon you again. Darkrai, why will you not join me? I know my sister has seen you time and time again. Why do you favor her over me? I beseech you, Darkrai, join me. Join the cult that has worshipped you for so long. With my guidance and your power, the world could be ours. Well, isn't that just lovely? It's probably gone off to Celine City to see my sister again. What a waste of a grunt. And what do you two want exactly? Miss, please. I'm confident that if we had another try, we could trap Darkrai here. We don't know why it didn't work this time, but if you'll just give us another chance, get out of my way. Fire Blast! I'm going to go check on the prisoner. None of you had better follow me. I'm not going to talk to all these guys again, because they really don't do much. Yeah, that's one thing about ROM hacks is that it's very ambiguous. This flute lets you call upon Mew when needed. To use it, go into your bag and either use it directly or register it. Good luck. Your benefactor. I could swear I saw Mew here, just now. Did you see it? A tiny pink Pokemon? It was floating really close to you. No. I could swear I... My name is Damien. I am an aspiring Pokemon trainer, and you are... Got it. You came to Telnor Town at the perfect time. The Augur, the greatest man in the world, of course, is coming today. You know who the Augur is, right? No. How could you not? Have you been living under a rock? He's the guy who protects the region. He's my biggest hero. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. I'm excited. I was just running errands before he arrives. I know. Why don't you help me out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. You know, cleaning and so on. Riveting. I'll take those. I love how you can buy items even though you don't have Pokemon. Oh, I never actually looked at the map of this region before. Neat. So I'm going into this game mostly blind because I really haven't played through this game, and now I actually have motivation to. There's nothing good on TV. Yeah, you're telling me. Settlements? Well, I'm jealous. Ah, yes. One thing I do actually know about this game is that there actually is a reward for just keeping Eevee in this game. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is why I recommend, regardless, to talk to all the people, because you never know. You might get some new items, or maybe a few tips. And those bushes appear to have these berries on them. Yep, they indeed do have berries. It's the Pokemon Lab. Alright, talk to them. Okay, so let's actually do some story things. Fish cleaning up the road. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, this is him. I met him outside. They offered to help too. Nice to meet you. Well, Damien, I think we're pretty well finished. As long as you have your gift for the auger ready, I think you're done. You do have your gift, right? Oh, well, I may have forgotten. Of course you have. You better find one, and fast. I heard you could find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course you need a Pokemon to go safely. No, absolutely not. Not a chance. Damien is not ready to get a Pokemon. He's still just a child. Mom, please. Everyone else in the town already got theirs and have left. And you're not going to follow them. You'll get yourself killed. The first parent in a Pokemon series that actually cares. Why do you care? It's not like you're my real mother or anything. I raised you since birth. You're not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon. You're irresponsible, antisocial, and you can't even... That's enough out of you two. You're embarrassing us. You see, the name was... I'm sure you handled a Pokemon before. We'll lend one to you, both you and Damien. Would you be willing to help him through the forest to the cave to help him find the gift for the auger? Sure. Wonderful, I'm very grateful. So it's settled then. Natsura will help Damien to get a gift for the auger, and if Damien shows responsibility, perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, how does that sound? Fine. He won't, though. Oh, ye of little faith. Let's go. I'll meet you in the professor's lab to get an Eevee. She has a bunch of Eevee from her days as a trainer. The lab is in the southeast corner of the town. I'll see you there. Really hope I don't mess this up. Hey, thanks for agreeing to do this with me. It really means a lot. Well, you're welcome, my little friend. Hold on, let me update this. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta get to the professor's lab. Listen, Professor. These Pokemon, they're freaks. No other trainer would want them, and we can't keep them any longer. All I want is for you to take them. You already keep a bunch of EV as is. Surely these 3 won't be a bother? Why do you care about them? I know what you've done. It's true, I'm merciless. I've done some awful things, but there's no reason for these Pokemon to die. Hello? I'm Damien and this is Nitsua. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go into the forest safely. Sylvan, if you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them and they're sure to die in the wild. If you want, you can just give them to these kids, right? Put them on the table. Very well. Excuse me, please. So, you two are in need of a Pokemon? Yes, ma'am. I see. That man that was in here just now, he is one of my colleagues in university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. You know, you could say he's somewhat of a scientist himself. He's also the leader of the Cult of Perfection. A cult leader? Those people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. Tell me, Damien, have you ever heard of something called Delta species? No. Me neither. Then allow me to explain. Delta Pokemon are based on a phenomenon in the Holon region, far away. Bring the TCG into this. They're Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. Simply put, they're typed differently than normal. An example would be an Electric-type Dragonite, or a Water-type Porygon. I actually have one of these cards. I have a Fire-type Latios. These Pokemon on the table are now Deltas. I'm not sure what type they are, but they seem to be experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They're scientific marvels. I would love to keep one to study. Now, normally I would give you an Eevee as a Pokemon to start you off on your journey. However, it seems there are 3 more options for you to choose from. So I will offer you this. You may choose one of these 3 Delta Pokemon to travel with, or the Eevee I normally give away. If you want an Eevee, talk to me. Otherwise, take your pick. Tsura, I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of Pokemon made by a murderer. But I don't like the idea of these Pokemon left all alone forever. You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the Augur is arriving. So, this is a cool idea. I love this idea. So, Fairy and Psychic. A Delta Bulbasaur. Dark and Fighting type. Just a Ninja Turtle. Or a Ghost and Dragon type. Yeah, now Charmander gets to be a Dragon type. Yeah. And because this is more or less my channel's mascot, I'm taking it. And because it's my mascot more or less, I'm just naming it my actual name. Well, my screen name anyway. I think you're right. I'm going to pick a Delta Pokemon just like you. Hey, before we go out into the Shade Forest, how about a battle? It'll be the perfect time to test out our new Pokemon. Let's go! I love how they use inverted cries for these Pokemon. Ooh, that was rough. Well, time to cheat. Well, technically speaking, if this were a Nuzlocke, I would have lost just now. Can I talk to you for a moment? Damien rushed off before I could give him one, but I'd like you to have this. This is the Pokédex, short for Pokemon Index. It is a data collection of all Pokemon that I give to trainers. If you see a Pokemon, it will be registered in the Pokédex. If you catch one, the Pokédex will be full of data regarding that Pokemon. Anyways, now that you've gotten that, you should be all set to go on your adventure. Head up north to Telnor Cave, deep in the forest. Be careful and good luck.
There is a key that lowers the speed of the game a bit. I guess I have to figure it out elsewhere. Because, like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, every Pokemon has a field sprite and follows you around. I always like this idea in Pokemon. Pikachu! And it follows your movement. I'll take that. Yes, they have the old, duck snap function. That must be an online service. Tyranitar. Yeah, I gotta love the whole people. That's what happens when you get curious. So they carry over a feature from the Gen 6 remakes of Gen 3, which I can appreciate. I like the idea of that. So since I'm a ghost type, Machop can't do a thing to me. We might want to start catching some Pokemon, though. Nidoran isn't bad. Nidoking's a pretty solid Pokemon, I gotta admit. I don't think it's going to be a permanent member of our team, though, but it's definitely going to be some good backup. Well, you only catch these for one thing, but there are better HM slaves than it. You do a little bit of grinding. What's a Pokemon game without some grinding, right, folks? Ghastly's cool and all, but I already have a ghost type, so I think I'm good there. Doing very little damage, but all you can do is use Harden. This is totally worth it. Time for a war of attrition. Plus, you can't stop a critical hit. My favorite type? It's a toss-up between Dragon and Dark. I'll be fair with you all. Genuinely answer the question. Ah. Wow, that did nothing. I always enjoy the early game because most of the time, whenever it comes to this, nobody ever expects there to be a ghost type. And there's very little that they can do to you, which is hilarious. Time for a little switch training. Should probably go back and heal after this battle. There's a problem with that. Most of the Pokemon Pro tags are kids anyway. There are some exceptions. But don't you understand how this works in this world? Oh yeah, I've been meaning to check. So... Bold nature, that's not that good. Strong-willed means, I think, at least a good IV and HP, I want to say. But of course, you know, playthroughs, I really don't care. Let's see. I think this game comes into Gen 6. Alright, let's take a look at this. Okay, so according to this, it has a good one in special defense, but that's about it. Now, what about you? Ooh, a beneficial special attack nature, and no wonder it can't take a hit. Just use normal Charmander for this. Alright, let's see here. Because we're not going to be able to figure this out for some time. So I might as well just calculate and see what my odds are. Not too bad. Not too bad. Seems to have a good IV and physical attack, special attack. 21 through 26 in attack. 18 through 26 in special attack. So, a very good mixed attacker. So, yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Lover squabble! I don't like you for doing that. Does this mean I'm actually a phantom?
That's for you to decide.
Well, at least I have an advantage against these things now. Oh, Pidove. One of the worst flyers in the game. In the series, rather. Hey, you're the people that are attacking me. Don't look at me about that. I love how the overworld Pokeballs this time are just straight up Pokeballs. I find that funny. Tip about Onix, folks. His special defense is terrible. Hold on. I'm going to turn this down a bit. Now, in between recording sessions, I will be doing some off-screen grinding because I know that sometimes these fan-made games are supposed to be a lot more difficult, and I can respect that. Also, I'm not reading every trainer dialogue unless it really sticks out. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to mostly ignore what they say. But I have the mindset of battling every trainer I run into. Because I know how good that is for experience reasons. What's to you, buddy? If you're wondering why that tackle hit my ghost type, it's because that it seems they have Scrappy. Wait a minute, did one of them use Foresight? Never mind. I must have missed that. I do need to increase my arsenal, but I'm not a fan of either one of those Pokemon. Unless you can get it to Alolan form. Cubone's not exactly worth it. Darn it, I have to fight this. Because Arena Trap is a thing. So there you are, that took forever. Anyway, I think that's the rare stone the mayor was talking about over there. Over on the far right of the cave, you can't miss it. He will not leave for Telnor Town alive. My agent is already in place. I assume yours is too? Yes, and armed to the brink with the strongest of Pokemon. Rest assured, he will be dead before he leaves Telnor Town. Very good. This augur disgusts me. I could at least grudgingly respect the first one, but this one is just useless. He's practically brainwashed the entire region with all this propaganda he spread about himself. Have you heard how ridiculous some of it is? He was born of fire and lightning and rode Xerneas as his steed. The man's been augur for a year, and already the people are worshipping him. Well, we won't have to worry about him after this day, will we? Let's get going. Mitsura, those were cultists. Did you hear what they were saying? They're planning to assassinate the augur when he comes to Tonor Town. I can't believe we're caught up in the middle of this. We need help. We need to go back and warn the augur before the assassins get to him. We have to hurry. The augur might already have arrived. Quick, let's go! Damien, Mitsura, you're late. The augur arrived 5 minutes ago. He's waiting for you two in the town hall. Mitsura, we have to hurry. The augur could be attacked any minute now. Yeah, let me go heal first. Priorities, after all. Oh, hello. I'm John, the second augur. It's nice to meet you all. You have a very lovely town. What might be your name, young one? My name's Damien. This is Mitsura. We're big fans, sir. We're here to warn you that one of the guests here wants to kill you. That's a very serious accusation, Damien. I am so sorry about this, sir. Damien, what are you saying? You're embarrassing us. You'll be punished for this. Actually, I wouldn't worry about it. He'll get enough punishment here as is. And who might you be? We're cultists, and we're here to kill you. What? No, you can't. In fact, you won't even get a chance to battle him. I'll stop you two right now. Come on. Kid, have you been watching too many superhero movies? We're cultists. We have strong Pokemon and actual weaponry. We've only come here to eliminate the augur. Step aside, and we won't kill you too. No, I won't back down. This is my chance to prove myself. Alright then, kid. Just don't say we didn't warn you. And it looks like you're mine. Feel the wrath of the Abyssal Cult. Kyogre, eh? I guess it's not the worst lord to have. Yeah, here's the thing about using the Delta Charmander Spearies. Spearies? Did I just say Spearies? Series? They are very frail. Oof, that being said, I might be in trouble. Of course, I do resist it being a dragon type now. Hee hee hee. Alright, time to cheat. I guess I completely forgot about that. Childish impudence. You are nothing. Ugh. No matter. I'll take you down with him. No, you won't. Trying to kill me is one thing, but threatening innocent children, that's one strike too many. I'm sending the two of you to Helio City for your trial. Although after all that, I don't see a bright future for you. Did you just kill them? Of course not. I've just taken them to Helio City. Sorry for letting you two fight my battles, but I was curious to see how you would do. Don't worry, if you lost I wouldn't have let you get hurt. I'm very impressed. You two are talented and responsible. If you ever pass through Helio City, why not stop by? I'd love to see the two of you again. For now, though, I should return. I have a trial to attend to. Thank you for hosting me. You have a very lovely town. Did the augur just give you a compliment? I think so. I think your foster mother is going to have trouble making you stay if that's the case. Damien, this is your chance to go on an adventure. You've got an invitation from the augur himself. Yeah, I guess you're right. In that case, I need to get going as soon as possible. All my friends have already arrived at Midna Town and are training at the trainer school. Hey, Mitsura, why don't we race there? Midna Town is just on the other side of that cave we went to earlier today. We can learn how to battle and everything there. See you then! Thanks for being friends with my Damien. Alright, we need to start figuring out team members. Now, I am completely blind on the routes and everything, to what Pokemon we'll find, but I got an idea of what we have here at this point. I probably got one of the better Pokemon you could get here. So, just keep moving on. Unfortunately, I can't run from those because, like I said, Arena Trap is a thing. I have to remember this place. Ooh, Rock and Roll is not bad. If I can get its evolution all the way, then it's might not be a bad party member. I don't know. Also, yes, I am with everyone saying that Roggenrola needs to be a pencil sharpener. I heard that it finally happened. That we have a Roggenrola pencil sharpener. Might as well take the Cubone out, too. Okay. Geodude. The one Pokemon that really got, it got replaced. Because Roggenrola is so much better. And Everstone. Not bad. Not bad. Now, while playing this game one day, I just randomly stumbled across a shiny Meowth. Ooh, Baltoy isn't bad. But I'm not going to battle. I'm not going to catch it. I mostly just go for either it's a combination of favorites and Pokemon that I know are strong too. That's one thing that I always go for. And now I do have a clause with legendaries. I do not use legendaries unless I deem it absolutely necessary. Like, for example, at some point I will play Pokemon Colosseum. And due to the limited options in that game, well, I end up having to use legendaries because I don't have a choice. So let's play this bridge here. Were they just there to talk? Other side of the forest. This must be... Ah, the first proper route of the game. Man, that's quite a trek, I gotta say. You know, you'd think you'd at least have a doctor or something on the route. Ooh, this is a bad matchup. Guess I forgot about you. You're low health, but... yeah, that was a bad idea. Man, how about the skin of your teeth? Bunnelby, eh? Okay, so you can skip that guy. Good, good. That's a trainer. Dark Cave, very on the nose. It's a great ball. Blitzel, not a bad Pokemon. And I'm dead. Well. Okay, time to hoof it all the way back. All the way back. This is one thing that's kind of unforgiving, though, with, like, having such long areas in between, and the fact that you have to fight Diglett, you don't have a choice. This makes it kind of murderous. Let me put it that way. I know I have a repel, but I like to not use those unless I can avoid it. Yeah, I'm not running any Pokemon I particularly like. Like I said, I like Cubone, but only if I have access to its Alolan form these days. Well, at least I'm not crippled going through here again. Let's look for some Pokemon, too. Hoppip sucks. A Fairy-type move, eh? That's impressive. Ponyta. I'm not a big fan of Ponyta either. Might as well do a little training while I'm here too. Yeah. I need to raise my rock and roller a bit. It doesn't have any rock type moves yet, but kind of looks like Carablast in the field. Now there's a Pokemon I may actually look at, potentially. It's that Blitzel. Blitzel's not bad. Blitzel's not bad, but it's not great either. But it'll be useful in the long run. If I can catch the darn thing. Okay. You're forcing my hand at this now. Fine. Sheesh. Why was that annoying? Hey. A halfway decent move. Blitzel. Now, was this route where I've just randomly found a shiny Meowth? I was just minding my own business, walking along the route, and bam, shiny Meowth. Bam, shiny. Oh no, now you can hit me. Too bad you're dead.
Omae wa no shinduru.
Hey, I can do something to fairy types now. ult. Now, I do like balance when it comes to Pokemon. Better burn heal. So, I definitely need a water type at some point. And I definitely need a fire type. Up around the second gym is where my knowledge of this game goes away. So, once we get past the first gym, I'm going in completely blind. Oh, you do have an electric type move. But because you're so weak, I'm not going to risk it right now. Cool. Predicted that one perfectly. Oh, you were rich. I guess I should expect that from the lady trainer class. Oh yeah, that's right. Totodile spawn in this route. They're a low encounter. Ow. Can I say again? Ow. You have Psybeam! What are you doing? What were you even doing? What were you hoping to accomplish there? There's no way. Yep. Took a chance, and it failed. Oh look, the fire moves that I don't have are weakened. I get a lot of Final Fantasy vibes from this route. The music gives me some Final Fantasy vibes. I love the sound effect for quad weakness. Sword Slash! Finally, made it through. Sheesh, what a lousy route to be forced to go through. Give me a few of these because I'm going to need them. Give me 10 of those because Premier Ball is a thing. That's one thing I like about this, how you have move deleters and name raiders in every town. Some of the in-game trades seem kind of skewed. See, I like that. The gym leaders should not be bound to one type. An elected for any bug-type Pokemon. That's a good deal, actually. Because my opponent's cheated. Well, he definitely thinks highly of himself, doesn't he? So do it. Another cave. What we got here? Of course. But useful in its own right. What wouldn't be in caves? Seriously. Let me tell you something. Despite how common Zubat is, it's far from useless. Oh, Fampy. That ain't bad. I'll pass though. I already talked to you, that's right. He got worked up, so he gives you the TM for workup. Saw what you did there. Alright, talk to them. Alright, so I've talked to everyone in the city. I think I need to do a little more training, though. Hey man, don't knock pet rocks. Everyone... I know a lot of people that had one. I didn't. Where is that? Where could she have gone off to now? We can't start without her. That is very true. Grab this Premier Ball. Why, hello there. Welcome to the Midnight Town Trainer School. I'm the teacher here. I'm hoping to raise young boys and girls to become expert battlers and even better citizens. If you take classes here, I'll be happy to teach you what I know. Would you like me to sign you up? Sure, whatever. Great, I'll be glad to teach you. We were actually about to start a tournament between our students. If you want to join, it would be a great way to practice and improve. Unfortunately, one of our students, Nora, seems to have gone missing. We can't start the tournament without her, so I'm afraid you'll have to wait. Is that like a virtual... No, wait, they lower that stadium. That's right. Okay, so 2 guesses as to where this character is. Yeah, that's a bad matchup. Go me! I just realized his name is Donatello. Chikorita? Now where in the world did you go and get that? Yep, during the old switcheroo training. Because every Pokemon has to be raised at some point. I love how in Gen 8, the escape rope became a key item, and now it's actually and I love that it is a key item, and there's only 2 dungeons in the whole game. You can raise your defense all you want. I'm a special attacker. I mean, that just makes sense, though. Too bad I don't have a ghost type move yet, but... Oof. This might be a problem. Wait a minute, you have no moves. Maybe I can mess with you. Oh, that's problematic. Really need a water type. Yeah, I lost this one. Too bad good thing I'm not Nuzlocking. I would have lost I lost already anyway. Alright, I need to both grind more and look for maybe a water type on this route, if possible. Which is weird to say. One thing that'll definitely help me later is when Rock and Roller finally learns some rock type moves. Well, that's a rock type move. It's not good, but it's still a rock type move. Hey, I have weaknesses now. Nope, not shiny this time. Getting very lucky with that rock blast. Gonna grind until a few of my Pokemon evolve at least. While also looking for a water type. I know there is a water type in this route. I know exactly which one it is, but it's probably gonna take a while. Because it's a rare encounter. I always love the message of "can't escape." It's like, I get that the Pokemon is faster, but really now? Okay, let's see what we can do here. Finally, a ghost-type move. Granted, it's a physical move, but, you know, better than nothing. Okay, you need one more level, then I get Nidorino. Not bad. Okay, now for a little grinding with Zubat and Blitzel here. I don't think I'm going to find it here, so I'm just going to go back to heal. It might be in the cave, actually, the mine. Like I said, I know I need a water type. I might actually be able to beat that guy now since I have, since I've evolved and trained a bit. But I still need to look for Pokemon while going through here. Drillbur. Drillbur's not bad. I think I'll actually try to catch this and keep it. So far, no luck. Mostly just normal cave encounters. The Drober was a surprise. Well, should probably be able to make it past this guy now. Well, I could stop getting encounters. Oh yeah, because I actually have an advantage now. Yes, I definitely will keep the Drober around for a while. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent team member, but it's definitely worth keeping around. Side Wave is such a dumb move. It does random damage every time. Yeah. That's not that good of a move, honestly. Hey, now! Using one of my favorites against me? Oh god, it has counter. Well, thank goodness I ain't Nuzlocking. I already lost anyway if I did. Flabebe. So yes, we're definitely up to Gen 6. Yeah, I may actually just keep the Drober around permanently. I don't know. It might get replaced by something else, but because it is a very reliable Pokemon, like currently my only answer to fairy types is this Nidorino, but if I keep that Drober around, it will be an answer to it. Is it any good? No, it's not. Oh, it was just IV calculators anyway. Oh, that was moot then, wasn't it? You're not bad, actually. No IVs? Oh, that's horrible. Wait a minute, I'm reading this wrong. Wow. Not bad. And meh, but you have Sand Rush, though. Meh. You're actually not bad, but that bad Speed Ivy's holding you back. Bad special attack Ivy, but... I guess it makes up for it, though. Ooh, yeah, that's a problem. Oh, I missed. What a time to miss. Lit Leo, eh? You know, I really wish that the Lit Leo family was better. Because I like the concept of lions as Pokemon. I know, Luxray's technically a lion, but at the same time, it isn't. So, it's one thing that does kind of bother me about it. Woobat, eh? It's still a bat, but I think I'll catch this because this is a rare encounter. Well, if my Pokemon weren't so beat up, I probably would. Stalavia! Man. Yeah, all my Pokemon are really beat up. Ah! Well. That sucks. My rock and roller is starting to become the all-star now. Shing! I know. That was a mistake, but I still love the shing sound effect. Ugh, not you. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This is not as annoying as an Emolga normally would be. Well, that sucks. Oh, I was hoping what happened, so... Looks like Bide didn't work in your favor, did it? Alright, so the fossils are in place. You can do it, Celebi. I believe in you. Move these fossils through time. Use Tesseract. You did it! I'm so proud of you. I can't believe it. All of our hard work finally paid off. Armaldo, Bastiodon, Coppertops, and Armorstar. Who would have ever thought they'd see the light of day again? You can turn them back now, Celebi. I think we're done for the day. I can't believe how far we've... Who are you? How much did you see? Look, I don't know who you are, but you can't tell anyone about this. I'd be in grave danger. What was that? Could it be? You were chosen by Mew? I thought I was the only one. But if you were also chosen, then... I should probably explain. Not many people know about it, but a long time ago there was a prophecy written about Tauren. Nobody knows it word for word, but it talks about the cults in the Augur. It said that a trainer, chosen by one of the legendary Pokemon, would be the one to find and defeat the cults. It also said that that legendary would be an illusory one. You know, like Mew, Victini, and Hoopa. But when they found out the cults wanted to rid the world of that trainer, people were terrified. Nobody knew who this hero was, and they feared he or she might never appear. But then the first Augur came and he protected us. He was incredible. He took out half the cults on his own, but he disappeared over a year ago. People think the prophecy was about him because he was friends with Hoopa, the legendary Pokemon. But he's gone now. Nobody knows where he is. The second Augur has taken his place, and I don't think he was chosen by anyone. That's why I can't let anyone know about Celebi. I'm afraid they'll all come after me. I have to train down here in secret. I mean, I don't think I am the hero of the prophecy, but if Mew chose you, then the prophecy could be about either of us. There might even be others. You can't let anyone know that Mew chose you. It hasn't joined your team yet, has it? That's probably why. It's concerned that if it does, you might become a target. So be careful from now on. We're too valuable to risk. But anyway, what are you doing down here? The tournament in the trainer school? I completely forgot. Well, I better head up there and fast. If you hurry too, you might be able to participate in the tournament yourself. It's a good way to train and learn about battling, and you and I both need all the training we can get. I'll meet you up there. So yeah, with that in mind, let's just use this trusty escape rope to get out of here. Because I'm pretty beaten down and weary right now. I'd rather not risk anything else. Okie dokie then. Welcome, students! I hope you're ready for one of the biggest tournaments we've had yet. We have two new students from Telnor Town, Damien and Sua. I think we're all excited to see how well they do. Let's begin. Best of luck to all of you. Today we have 8 very eager students ready to compete for the title of Champion, air quotes. Let's have a look, shall we? Without further ado, let the first match begin. So we have Kyle, Toby, Tamara, Simon, and Daniela. Don't matter. Yeah. I just did, didn't I? Wow, what an exciting first round! The stadium is getting heated up and the contestants are on fire. Let us turn our attention back to the scoreboard for the results. It looks like the match will begin between Nitsua and Damien. Let the battle begin! Now, from what I understand, the first one you fight is always random. I can't expect these mons to one-shot, but at the same time, I expect them to not get one-shotted at the same time. Wait a minute. Well, you might be able to do something. I love how it's literally one of the Ninja Turtles.
You completely shut me down.
What spectacular matches! These trainers are really giving it all. Let's direct our attention at the scoreboard one final time. Alright, it's all set. The final match of this tournament will be between Nitsura and Nora. May the best trainer win. I'm noticing you don't get any experience either. Time for me to unleash my sword again. So I'm just going to battle normally. Ah, Trapinch, one of my favorite Pokemon. Another one of my favorite Pokemon. Man, you're firing on all cylinders, aren't you? Well, since I'm burned, I have to do it. I couldn't win. Is it possible there's a better trainer than me? What an amazing battle! Both the trainers put up a great fight, but our very own Nitsura was able to come out on top. Congratulations, Nitsura! You have certainly earned today's title of champion! That's all the time we have for... That's all we have time for. I hope you enjoyed today's contest, and we hope to see you again soon. As usual, fantastic tournament. It looks like our usual champion Nora has been toppled. Congratulations to our new champion, Nitsura. Next time we have a tournament, I guess we all know who to watch out for. Don't forget, everyone, if you study hard, maybe you'll be able to win the next one. So crack open those books and get down to it. What a tournament! That battle between Nitsura and Nora were in the final. Well, I was off my seat with excitement. The battle between Nitsura and I was pretty good too, right? It was okay. The final was far better. Oh, alright. Anyways, Nitsura, I'd like to give you this TM as a reward. After all, every tournament champion deserves a grand prize. Return, not bad. This is the TM for return. You can teach it to anyone, and the more it likes you, the more damage it will do.
Not everyone.
I hope this encourages you to bond further and become closer with your Pokemon. Here, Nora, for getting second, you can have one too. Thank you, miss. I was third. Can I have something too? No. I was really quite impressed with your skill, Nitsura. If you're headed west, why not stop in Sun-Touched City? There's a gym there led by a young trainer named Orion. He specializes in fire and grass-type Pokemon. If you want to be a strong trainer, getting gym badges is the key to improving your skills. I highly recommend it. That's what I'm doing, Nitsura. Now that I've seen that I'm not the only one who, you know. Never mind. I feel more comfortable taking risk and owning my skills. I guess it's a race. You too, what's your name exactly? My name is Damien. Right, Damien. I'll see you both in Sun-Touched City. Man, talk about getting crapped on. I guess I'm not cool enough because I became the champion. Huh? Am I too beat up? Nope. I'm just going to move right along then. I look like one of those trainer tip signs. So imagine my confusion there. Okay, new route. Let's see what we get. Ah, now there's a water type. It's not the water type I'm looking for, but it's a water type. I don't even know what water type I'm looking for, I'll be honest with you. I just want something good for long term. I mean, Marrow isn't bad though, because huge power is a thing. Weasel. Weasel's not bad. So it's a very stiff maybe. Oof. That did nothing. All I'm saying is you better not escape from this. There we go. Yeah, Weasel's not bad. Probably find something. Ah! There we go! There's something good. Too bad it's not a rapid spin from the more recent generations. I need to do a lot more training for my Pokemon, though. They all just need to kind of get caught up. I think I'm going to ditch Zubat because I've used Crobat before in different playthroughs. So I want to mix it up a little. Ah! I mean, what's the point in these things anyway? Well. Oh, come on. Well. Once again, I get crapped on by luck. Or lack thereof. Well. It's not the end of the world, because Totodile's not the best water starter, that's true. It's not the best water type out there I could probably get. But, we'll see. Let's get some more. I'll buy about 7 of those, because you can never have too many. Alright. Hey, that's not bad at all. Okay. Oh, it has recover. Oh, this is going to be irritating, isn't it? Okay. I think we found our water type, folks. Because that's a good one. And I've always wanted to use a Starmie in a playthrough, so... yeah, unless something really good comes along, I think it's going to be our water type. And this thing's the PC, because of course it is. It has Illuminate. Not the best ability, but then again, most of Staryu's abilities are not that good. Have an item. Star Piece. Wow, okay. Rash Nature with a potentially 25 in special attack. Not bad. Not bad. Do you have any moves, though? I didn't pay attention. You have water gun. Okay, excellent, excellent. All right, now we're not completely sunk anymore. No pun intended. Okay, I need to do some training here. Well, maybe. An old rod. Good for catching one Pokemon specifically. Everyone knows it. Pig Knight, eh? Okay, I'm going to predict an arm thrust, so I'm just going to switch out. Yep. Oh, now you can arm thrust me. Ah, Pig Knight's such a... I was not a fan of that line. I never really was. Rapid Spin's not that useful. I mean, it's useful in very niche situations, but in this case, it's not that useful. Servine. Okay, now my next goal is to get a fire type. Listen, bud, perfect IVs are a very niche thing anywhere. Jeez. Blitzel, unfortunately, you're not really worth your weight too much here. I know I need to get an electric or a grass type. I also find it absurd how this rock and rolla is kind of carrying me through all of this. So I might rethink my thoughts on it. So yeah, I think the Drober I'm definitely keeping around. Blitzel is... there's my HM slave. My perfect HM slave. I know Bidoof has so much more popularity these days, but to this day, it's still one of the best HM slaves in the series. If you need them. Going back to heal. Alright, folks. I'm going to battle a few more trainers, and then I think I'm going to call it. So... Yeah, you're already better than Nidorino at this point. I love how this guy uses fairy types. I just find that funny. Okay, use some grinding with Staryu. Hey, another Totodile. I might get another shot at this. There we go. I think I'll try to make it to the next town, and then I'm going to call it quits. So let's go heal up. Singing to it? It's one of those Pokemon that doesn't have a face. How do you know? I know I'm going to need a Water Stone to evolve it, but that doesn't bother me that much. I don't think it's going to be too hard to find. Okay. You guys aren't really worth my while. There we go. Now we're starting a one-shot with Blitzel. That was even a crit. Wow. Problem is, it can't take a hit on its own. How on earth could you lose? You two have the best Pokemon we have to offer. Why do I always need to clean up after your mistakes? I'll deal with them myself in a second. For now, I'm after this Pokemon. Oh, how sweet. But your mother won't rescue you. Not quick, Grunts. You've heard rumors about this Lucario. You know why we're here. We need to catch it quickly before it... Oh no. How? That's impossible. That shouldn't be able to happen. Quick, let's get out of here. We can't handle a Mega Lucario. Lucario. I only came here because I heard about this ruin, and I thought it would be interesting to explore. I'm glad I came in time. Those people were from the Abyssal Cult. From what I can tell, they're pretty similar to Team Aqua from Hoenn. They're trying to capture the legendary Pokemon Kyogre. Mega Evolution, huh? I've heard of it before. I don't fully understand it, but it seems to be a form where Pokemon become even more powerful than before. But I remember reading that it requires a close bond between trainer and Pokemon. I wonder how that Lucario was able to do it then. I need to go research this more. I'll see you around, Mitsuha. Don't forget, we're still racing to Sun-Touched City. It's a good place to raise you. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Shing! Hey! Well, it's a Pokemon I definitely want. You know, I was getting some Zelda vibes from this place. And the fact that I just found, like, musical notes on a wall definitely enforces that. Wow, why would you just leave that lying around? So I'm probably going to swap out Nidorino for the Riolu once I get into the next city. Oh, this thing has counter. Too bad its health was too low for it to matter. That's just terrible, man. Well, that's helpful. Pikachu! One of my favorite dragon types. Gurdra is one of my favorites. Very easily. Ooh, I have a way to mess with this thing. Wow, it actually changes. That's actually interesting. Yes, please help me out here. That's what happens when the music gets interrupted, I guess. If I was to respect my elders, then why are you just hanging out here? Ah, Zora. Nice. Well done. Well done. You got me. Ah. Bubble Beam is much better than Water Gun. Good thing this isn't the Galarian variety, or else I'd be screwed. Not Galarian, darn it. Too bad. Good thing it's not the Alolan variety. I've been playing too much of Gen 8 lately. Well, I never. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I said I needed a better electric type. That's a very good one. Am I becoming a steel type trainer? Oh my god, I'm Steven Stone. Steadfast like one of my buddies. Oh boy. He gained the niche of the steadfast duelist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, you're not too bad. Could be better, but could also be worse. I'll have to see because the one I got was meh because it only has while it has a mild nature, it doesn't have the ability I like. Convenient to have a nurse just hang out near the entrance. Makuhita, huh? Not bad. Sableye. I'm just going to catch it because rare. But otherwise, it's not really that worth it. Oof. That is a hefty Pokemon. Gotta knock that thing out faster. It's going to rock your world.
No pun intended.
What type do you think is best? Honestly, one of the best types in Pokemon in general, to this day, is still the electric type. Why? One weakness. Some of them can make it so they have no weakness. Case in point, here's one of the biggest points with electric types. Jolteon. Easily one of the fastest Pokemon, too. I love how all it can do is just use Sand Attack. I don't know, I just find that funny. But because it did it so much, I'm going to have to switch out. Oh, Hans! Ah, this guy's just an evolution buff, eh? I can respect that. Yep, I was about to say he probably has a Vaporeon too. That Vaporeon's very defensive. Ah. Thought I could outwit it there, but nope, that ended up not happening. But I don't have a Paralyzed Heal? Are you serious right now? I do have a Cherry Berry. Guess that's better than nothing. I wonder why that would be in here. It's not like it's infested with magnemite or anything like that. No. It must have heard me. Pancham? Pancham? Well, that's interesting. It's a cool Pokemon. I wish it was better. I've already caught one, but you guys give off a lot of experience. Grr. All 5 times! Woohoo! We're trying to avoid the trainers for now. Shuckle! Shuckle! That's another one of my favorite Pokemon. Because of how annoying it is. Alright, folks. Well, we made it to the next city. So I'm going to go ahead and heal. Well, since we're here, let's go ahead and switch things up. You don't have anything I want. Does that even do anything? Nope. Oh. Just takes a moment to come in. I get it. I don't want to be bald. I'm doing this because this is the type of character there's a character in my RP who, he's more or less my self-insert, and he just wears stuff like this. Very simple person. I mean, minus the green hair, that is. Alright, so we're just going to save here. Yes, I know.